Right. There are still about 70 days until the election, but already there's been talk about a Clinton potential landslide, not just running the table in the battleground states, but also turning some traditional Republican strongholds blue. Over the past couple of weeks, we have seen polling in 4 of those traditionally red states that suggest that they're conceivably in play. In Arizona, Trump leads Clinton among likely voters by 7 points in a CNN ORC survey, 45 to 38%. That is on the edge of the poll's margin of error. A weekend Gravis poll has Trump up by 4 among registered voters in South Carolina. And things look even closer in Missouri, where Monmouth has Trump leading by 1 point, and in Georgia, where a local Fox affiliate poll has the race dead even. Both of those surveys were among likely voters, those last 2. So, Kasie, my question is, from the campaign's point of view, as they look at those, what you could call reach states, just talk about which one do they think they could win, all of them, any of them, and what are they going to do to the extent they're actually going to do something other than talk about it in terms of dollars, organizing offices, running ads? What's the plan?
So let me rank them for you. I think the first one, the one that they're most likely to play in, is Arizona. That's the one where they feel like they have the best chance, where they and their allies think, hey, if we spend money there, it could potentially pay off. Second is Georgia. I think there are Clinton allies who view Georgia as a potentially the next North Carolina. There's a lot of white affluent voters in Atlanta, plus, of course, you have the growing minority population. One state that's not on this list that I think maybe should be is Indiana, and I would actually put that third. That's another one they're looking at. I think followed by Missouri. South Carolina, I don't think is really anywhere on the list. But one tidbit for you, Priorities USA, a Democratic source tells me, is actually not going to go back up on the air in Virginia at all for the rest of the election. So that tells you that they've got some money to put somewhere else.
As of now, they're saying that for the rest of the election. We'll see if the polls tighten. But just interesting to remember, Indiana, a state that in 2008 was very much in play. Arizona, a state that in 2012, the Obama campaign, it was the one state they thought about spending money in and then decided not to. They decided, well, we don't need that one. It would be a waste of resources. But those states are states that could conceivably be, they're not exactly purple, but there's stuff in play there. The interesting thing in South Carolina and Georgia is just how much, not just the demographic changes, but the geographic changes. So there was a great New York Times graphic today that talked about the percentage of Northerners who now live in southern states. And Georgia and South Carolina increasingly has a lot of not native Southerners, a lot of Northerners who've moved there. I agree with you, it's not going to be on the table.
Charleston in particular.
Charleston in particular, very nice state. Right?
I would move there.
Very nice city. Right? Yes, you would. Actually, you may move there at the end of this campaign.